chat right now. John, if you just want to come off of mute, I think we're ready to go.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, John.
Hi, how are you?
Good. You have 3 minutes to address the committee this afternoon, and that starts whenever you're ready to start talking.
Thank you for having me. Good afternoon. My name is John Roberts, and I am an Army veteran. I was trained to fly helicopters in the Army, and when I retired, I wanted to earn my certification to fly airplanes. Liberty University was the only school that offered a program covered by the GI Bill specifically geared towards transitioning students from flying helicopters to airplanes. The program seemed perfect for me, but it turned out to be too good to be true. Liberty recruiters promised me the program to lure me to their school. But when I registered for courses, the flight program was no longer available. I first learned about Liberty's Rotary Wing Transition Program in 2020. Liberty seemed to be marketing it specifically toward military personnel. At that time, the landing page, the welcome page, featured photos of Black Hawk helicopter and Army helicopter pilots surrounding it. I didn't enroll then, but in late 2021, Liberty directed its flight training affiliates to reach out to formerly interested students like myself. I was contacted about applying for that training program. I received frequent texts and calls, and I always firmly stated that I would not attend Liberty unless I was enrolled in the flight training program. I applied and was accepted to that program. However, when I was trying to complete the registration online, I encountered an issue. I registered for my 3 semester hour credit aviation course, as well as 7 credits of online coursework in other topics such as Bible study in order to fulfill Liberty's degree requirements. When I went through the financial check-in for that registration process, I was charged for all 10 credits. Everything seemed to be up and up. But when I clicked to confirm everything, the next page showed that I was only registered for 7 credits and no flight training. After unsuccessfully seeking help, I withdrew from the other courses because I had no interest in taking general education courses at Liberty. I already have a bachelor's degree. I went to Liberty specifically for this transitional flight training program. Because of my age, I only have a few years before, in order to work in a commercial aviation industry, the only thing I'll be able to do is teach.
You have 30 seconds remaining.
Thank you. And Liberty was wasting my time. In addition, I incurred expenses in reliance on my acceptance to Liberty's flight training program, including buying an iPad, materials to complete an initial check ride, and reserving hotels for my flight training, which would take place a few hours away from home. I feel that Liberty marketed its program to veterans with a promise of a tailor-made program before pulling a bait and switch. I am here today to ask the Department of Education to continue to regulate schools like Liberty that are recruiting veterans and failing to fulfill their promises. Schools should not be allowed to entice us to enroll with the promise of a program and then fail to offer that program while keeping us enrolled and charging.
Your time, 3 minutes is completed.
Thank you. Thank you for hearing me.
Thank you very much.